Top 10 Best 1970s Muscle Car Commercials You Worth Remembering. The 1970s were a memorable decade for a number of reasons, and great car commercials are one of them. Today, we are looking back at 10 awesome car commercials from the 1970s. Advertised on television, you know they're good, despite the graininess of the old footage.
About my Ethel. Instead of a nice young man, all she's interested in is one of your cars.
Hard to believe, Mama.
198 cubes, 3.4-inch bore, 4 main bearings. It ought to be easy on gas.
Mr. Titchener, may I give it my own little test now?
Give it the works, Ethel. The Duster's big enough to take it.
I like the torsion bar suspension with the lateral control arms.
And the body, reinforced by steel girders welded into a single unit.
No wonder it's so popular.
And the size, small enough for tight little spaces.
Mr. Titchener, what kind of a young man would be attracted to this Plymouth dustpan?
The Duster, Mama? Why, an engineer would love it.
An engineer I got. What I need now is a son-in-law.
We'll start with some pictures and clear footage of the cars before diving into each commercial to appreciate their beauty in high definition. If you grew up during this era, hopefully, it brings back some good memories of simpler times. 1970, Dodge Challenger RT commercial. In 1970, Dodge played on the head-turning looks of the Challenger RT with the tagline, "If you can handle how people react to your Dodge Challenger, then you can be Dodge material." Their commercial depicts a confused police officer mistaking the car for a race car. They do a great job entertaining the viewer while highlighting its features. The ad captures attention with its humor and showcases the Challenger's striking design. Let's have a lookie.
JW. Tell Jess Tobin I got me another. She's a little old guy this time. Not one of them racing cars in the city limits. Maybe it's some sort of a Dodge something or other.
Challenger, new Dodge Challenger RT.
How's that, Gibbon? Of course I'm sure. It's got racing stripes, big old 446 back, everything. Huh? Well, put him on. Howdy, Judge. You cute little old gal, no big in a minute, wheeling that big old racer. You did? Well, of course I seen him. Yeah, concealed wipers, dual headlights. What about that shaker hood? That big old 440? Oh, optional. Here, gal. Judge Tobin want to talk to you.
Hello, Uncle Ralph?
Brand new Challenger RT. If you trust your own judgment, you could be Dodge material.
Y'all drive careful now here.
1970, Camaro Commercial. In 1970, Chevrolet aimed to recapture the muscle car magic with the Super Hugger Camaro. Their commercial, featuring the tagline, "It's not how young you are, it's how old you aren't," targeted both young and older enthusiasts. This marketing strategy emphasized the Camaro's appeal across different age groups. The campaign highlighted the car's power and performance, resonating with a wide audience. Chevrolet's approach aimed to blend youthful energy with mature sophistication.
If it were just an ordinary Sportster, Chevy might have introduced it at the ordinary time, but it isn't, so we didn't.
I drive my Camaro from the mountains to the sea. Won't you wait and take a little ride with me?
Chevy built a whole new car from the road up with an improved road-hugging suspension that lets you feel the road without feeling the bumps. With all this go, you get plenty of stop. Front disc brakes are standard.
Isn't this a little too much? I said you could use my Camaro, but not all the time, Dad.
Okay, if that's the way you feel about it, I'll save up and buy one of my own.
New Camaro, the Super Hugger. See it at your Chevy dealers. After all, it's not how young you are, it's how old you aren't.
1976 Dodge Charger Daytona Commercial. The 1976 Dodge Charger Daytona was a stunning car, sure to turn more heads now than it did back then. Its sleek design and powerful presence make it unforgettable. I love their tagline from the commercial, "Once you look, you're hooked."
The new Dodge Charger. Once you've looked, you're hooked.
Introducing the 76 Dodge Charger Daytona. Two-tone paint, radial tires, and glove-soft bucket seats. The Daytona is only one of 4 beautiful Chargers. And there's even one you can get hooked on for under $4,000.
The new Dodge Charger. Once you've looked, you're hooked.
1970 Ford Mustang Commercial. The 1970 Ford Mustang Mach 1 is a stunning example of automotive design. Ford's advertisement cleverly associates the Mustang with the concept of being number one. The humorous prison scene at the end adds a memorable touch to the campaign.
What makes Mustang number one? Personality. Take the 1970 Mustang Mach 1, for instance. It's got recessed taillights, an optional 428 Cobra Jet V8 with a shaker, and a sporty new front end. But most of all, the 1970 Mustang's got personality. What makes Mustang number one? Personality. The 1970 Mustang Hardtop, for example. It's got an economical 6 to move you, and that sporty look all around you. But most of all, Mustang's got personality. For 1970, number one, there's Mustang Hardtop, Mach 1, and the elegant Grande. Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing. Personality.
Tell me one more time why we never win. Well, number one. Number one? There's Mustang. Mustang.
Miss, do you have a car for me?
Sir, why, we have 18 models to choose from. Number one, there's Mustang.
I'll take it.
1971 Plymouth Roadrunner Commercial. In 1971, Plymouth launched a memorable Roadrunner commercial featuring the tagline, "Coming Through," and the iconic Roadrunner's cheerful beep beep throughout. The advertising vividly portrayed the Roadrunner effortlessly outpacing Wile E. Coyote's whimsical contraptions, showcasing the car's muscular prowess in a fun and memorable manner, cementing its status as a standout of its era.
Meep, meep. Meep, meep.
1971 Roadrunner. Coming through with totally new styling. It looks like fun. It drives like fun. And it still goes beep beep. Beep beep. The only place to catch a Roadrunner is at your Plymouth dealers.
1978, Mercury Bobcat Commercial. In 1978, the Mercury Bobcat commercial emphasized budget-friendly driving. Its tagline, "Love That Bobcat," captured its appeal, highlighting affordability, gas mileage, and versatile options like the 3-door or wagon. This quirky advertising focused squarely on practicality and affordability, making it memorable for its straightforward message.
It's love at first drive. Mercury introduces the new 76 Bobcat MPG with a spunky 2.3-liter overhead cam engine, estimated at 34 miles per gallon in the EPA highway test, 24 in the city test. Your actual mileage may vary. This solid little Mercury gives you hundreds of pounds more car than most small imports and includes a standard self-adjusting rear brakes, front disc brakes, rack and pinion steering, new high back buckets,
Love that Bobcat.
generous sound insulation, handy rear third door, all standard.
Love that Bobcat. Love that Bobcat.
Best of all, 3-door or wagon, Bobcat has sticker price less than many small imports.
Love that Bobcat. Love that Bobcat.
America,
Love your Bobcat.
at the sign of the cat.
1979 Formula Firebird Commercial. The 1979 Pontiac Formula Firebird stands apart, boasting a sleek pitch-black tail and innovative recessed headlamps. Positioned as Pontiac's pinnacle bird, it promises an unforgettable driving experience, solidifying its reputation as the best, getting better.
I like 'em hot, so I got me a 79 Pontiac Firebird. It's a hot car. Hot price, too. And when you gotta go, it goes. Firebird's got the look that says, move over, I'm coming through. Chicago Fireman, Pontiac Firebird. It's a match made in heaven. Oh.
See the guys with Pontiac action, Pontiac action.
Introducing Pontiac's 1979 Formula Firebird, with Pontiac's exclusive new pitch-black tail to mark your path, and new recessed headlamps to guide you. Formula is our most sophisticated breed of bird. Nothing even comes close. Well, almost nothing.
Have a good evening, sir.
What else? 1979 Pontiacs. Our best get better.
1979 Ford Granada Commercial. In 1979, Ford presented the Granada as a stylish yet affordable option, cleverly comparing it to pricier Mercedes models. Placing the Granada in front of luxurious estates, Ford's advertisement playfully suggested its classic design could rival European counterparts, all for a fraction of the cost.
$20,000 Mercedes looks right at home.
So does the $5,000 Granada Ghia, sometimes mistaken for a Mercedes. It's an American classic.
Meredith Manor. Mercedes styling looks at home.
And Granada's does too.
Hamilton House. Mercedes classic styling.
Granada's classic styling. And the Granada price makes it right at home at any home. The 79 Ford Granada at your Ford dealer.
1978 Datsun 280ZX Commercial. The 1978 280ZX, designed by Datsun, aimed for high performance, unveiling itself as a successor to the iconic Z car. It showcased aircraft-inspired instrumentation, power windows, and a 5-speed manual transmission with cruise control. Their commercial coined it the best-kept car secret of the year, inviting viewers to discover its pre-programmed settings firsthand.
Z-Car, the new Datsun 280ZX. Come sit in velour. Aircraft lighting on all instruments. Pre-flight checkout system. Power windows pre-programmed. Look, no hands. Power steering. 5-speed stick with cruise control. 4-speaker stereo. A cockpit of luxury found in cars costing thousands more. Now, feast your eyes on the new 280ZX. The look is pure Z-Car, yet it looks like no other Z roaming the road. It's Datsun driven to its best, and Datsun at its best is awesome.
We are
1970 Ford Torino Commercial. In 1970, Ford revolutionized Torino's design by eschewing conventional engineering methods and turning to the wind for inspiration, resulting in an unprecedented wider, longer, and lower profile. The commercial became an artistic vignette, showcasing how the winds shaped the Torino's sleek lines to speak for themselves. These cars boasted remarkably crafted advertising campaigns, notable for their strategic sophistication in contrast to modern standards.
The 1970 Torino. It's new, clear through, even to its longer, wider platform. We lengthened the wheelbase, widened the tread, and came up with our biggest platform of any car in its class. So when you drive the 1970 Torino, its wider platform makes it ride smoother and hold the road better. Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
Change is in the wind. For 1970, we asked the wind to design a car. Torino, 1970. Wider, longer, lower. Torino, 1970, molded into a sweeping new aerodynamic shape. This year, go with the wind. Torino, 1970. Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
Happy with today's list? Which car do you fancy most? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations of the muscle car masters in American history. Catch you in tomorrow's video.